I don't know if it's that time of the year or it's the season, but I've noticed a lot recently on my Twitter that people are talking about new relationships that they're in, and they're also talking about being upset in the relationship that they're in. You know, and there's a difference between getting comfortable in your relationship and getting overly comfortable in your relationship. Getting overly comfortable will get you dropped in a hot second. And you know, when you first get into a relationship, you got that, it's called the impressing stage, where, you know, women will have their hair done to the T, makeup flawless, outfit banging, just to sit at home with somebody and watch TV. Or if you're going out to eat, eating a little bit of your food because you're now watching your figure. Or being overly obsessive compulsive with cleaning your house. And, you know, that's the impressing stage of a relationship. But then you start getting comfortable, and in that time that you were taking to make yourself up, now you're just wearing a pair of sweatpants, got your hair in a ponytail, and rocking the natural look to sit back and watch TV at home with that person. And that time that you were taking to get ready before, you're using that time to sit back with them. And, you know, instead of eating like a bird because you're watching your figure, now you're eating till you're full instead of trying to be all girly-ish. I think that's how you'd say it, but yeah. Or instead of running around like a mad person trying to tweak everything in your house, you're like that bra that you left on the couch. When they get there, you're like, oh, I'm sorry, let me take care of that. Because you didn't think about that before they got there. I mean, it's not that you're being overly comfortable with that. It's just, it's probably there because they took it off of you. I don't know. But that overly comfortableness causes of getting dropped, where you're going out on dates in sweatpants. You never do that. No, you dress up. You still dress up for that. Shoveling food into your mouth just like you've never ate before. That's just stupid, but you know, people do it. Overly comfortable. Or letting your house look like it got hit by a fucking hurricane. I mean, these are things that even if you're not in a relationship, you still shouldn't do. It's just disgusting. But that's that overly comfortable stuff. You know, people do that. These are things that will cause you to get dropped in a hot second. I mean, bye. And please understand this, like, because this is a big thing right here. Just as hard as you fought to get with them, you gotta fight that hard to keep them. Because if you don't, you'll get dropped. Like, if you were texting them every day, all the time, I'm not saying that you have to do all the time, but I mean, one text message a day will make a big difference. Don't stop texting them. I mean, just send them a text message to tell them, hey, I'm thinking about you. That will be that much of an improvement. Trust me. I mean, because you gotta fight to keep them. I mean, if you were sending flowers all the time, you don't have to do that. Don't get me wrong, but, you know, at least, hell, buy her some chocolate. Give her a cupcake. I don't know, something like that. Don't stop things that you were doing before. But I mean, I'm saying that you have to do it as much as you were before, but you still have to do it. Because other words, those are things that will get you dropped in a hot second. A woman will start thinking that there is something wrong. She's going to start running down, is he cheating on me? Who is he fucking? And trust me, we are running back and telling our homegirls all of this. All of this. You never forget their worth. Never take them for granted. Like, if you were telling them thank you for cooking dinner or washing dishes, continue to do that. Because trust me, when you start getting overly comfortable, they're going to start thinking, okay, what's wrong with me? What am I doing wrong? And that's going to make them want to drift off or just leave your ass. And trust me when I say this, never ever compare your new chick with your ex chick, or your new dude with your last dude, because that is a big no-no. I mean, I hate when people ask that question, because if you're asking that question about, oh, hey, what was wrong with your past relationships, you're kind of leaving a door open for them to talk about it all the time, because they're thinking, oh, they're all right with it. They asked me before about it, so I can talk about it freely. No, nobody wants to hear about the exes. Nobody wants to hear about the past. Even if they ask the question, they're just doing it for general conversation. I think it's a dumb question to actually ask, but never talk about them. They're in the past for a reason. You broke up with them for a reason. They're exes for a reason. They're not going to be in your future, so never bring them up. Never. And, oh, this is another biggie, because this right here will cause people to cheat or leave your ass. Never let your sex life slack. If they tell you that sex is not an important thing in a relationship, trust me, it is. Because this is one of the main reasons why people become cheaters, or why people will leave your ass. If you're having sex every day, I'm not saying that you have to continue doing it every day, but I am telling you, don't let it drop down to once a week or once every 2 weeks. Because men and women have needs, and if you're not going to fulfill them, they will find somebody else to fill them, or they're going to drop your ass so they can find somebody else to fill them. It's inevitable. That's like a number one reason why people become cheaters. If you have not figured that out now, you probably should know by now. I'm just saying. But that's all for really today. And as always, if you like it, pop that thumbs up. And you can always subscribe up there, comment in my comment box, and as always, I'll always have my other places like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, all in the description bar below. And thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.